word I hear more than any.
Mom!
Followed by...
Can I have snack?
Yeah. But seriously, snacks are important for children. They have smaller tummies and they burn so much energy that offering them snacks between meals with a drink will give them the hydration and the nutrients that their growing bodies need. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my best snack hacks and snack ideas, and I hope you really enjoy it. If you do, give it a like, and if you're new, I would love for you to subscribe. And let's jump into it. To start out, I wanted to show you that the kids have a snack drawer that they can access. I know some mums think I'm crazy to have this, but it was really handy when I was breastfeeding our youngest, and the two older kids could get themselves a snack. So we keep things in here like dried fruit, raisins, fruit in yogurt. I do try to keep these pre-packaged snacks for just when we go out because they're really easy to throw into my bag. The kids love these serene loaves, which are malt loaf. We also have popcorn, rice cakes, crackers, breadsticks, cereal biscuits, and cereal bars as well. But when we're at home, we normally, like, our go-to snack is fruit and veg, maybe some cheese, yogurt, cottage cheese with fruit, and cereals as well. So let's start out with fruit. We really go through a lot in this house. They have it every day, and a quick, simple hack that you can do is pre-cut your fruit, put it into Tupperware, and have that ready in the fridge. My kids go from 0 to 100 in hunger in like seconds. So if I can quickly grab this from the fridge, put some in a bowl, and let them have it, it keeps us away from the pre-packaged snacks. And I also find when it comes to snacks, it's all about the presentation sometimes. So you can do really cute things like this. And this one, I'm making a little goldfish with some blueberries, a little blueberry eye, and a little raspberry lips. And they can eat that. They will honestly think this is so cute. And if you have time, this one's a bit more elaborate. I found it on Pinterest and I just thought it was so cute, especially if you were having like some friends over or a little play date. I'm making a fruit peacock in this. So I'm just using all the fruit that I've cut up. You could use any colors, any fruit that you want to. I've used a pear as the main body and blueberry eyes and a little tangerine nose as well. And this looks so impressive. The kids will totally love it and you'll look like super mom. Another cool way to serve fruit as a snack is on a kebab, or a kebab as it's known in North America, but basically just putting fruit onto a stick. I think kids should probably be over the age of 2 for this one because the top of the stick can be quite spiky, but mine really love it like this. I do it in rainbow colors, and Jackson will either pull the fruit off or just eat it straight off the stick. And yeah, he really likes this. There are also a few little hacks that I've learnt over the years when it comes to cutting fruit. I've had this apple slicer for ages, and it's so handy when I'm sending in an apple to school as a snack. So all you do is cut the apple, but try to keep it all together. Then secure it with an elastic band and it will stay fresh. I will put it into a Ziploc bag or maybe do a tiny squeeze of lemon to keep it fresh. And when it comes to a banana, monkeys actually open them from the bottom. And once you try this, I think you'll see how much easier it is. Just give it a little pinch and it comes apart a lot quicker and easier. And your child will also have more to hang on to on the bottom. And my next hack is to use an egg slicer to cut strawberries. This is so quick and simple, and strawberries fit into egg slicers just perfectly. They slice them so evenly. It comes out looking really professional if you're going to put these onto pancakes or onto those fruit kebabs. I just love this little hack. I think it's so cool. I also wanted to show you how to make yogurt bark. This is a healthy snack that is perfect if you have a teething baby. It's really easy to make as well. All I'm going to use is some chopped up fruit, some chopped up nuts. You could add seeds, you could add honey, you could add anything you want to. I'm going to use plain Greek yogurt today and just spread it onto a chopping board covered in tin foil. I'm using Greek yogurt because it's higher in protein, but I suppose you could use plain yogurt as well. So I'm just going to pour it on and then just stick everything on top. It's really easy to do. I'm adding some raspberries, some blueberries, some chopped up nuts, maybe a few seeds, maybe even some chocolate chips and the grapes as well. And then all you have to do is put this into the freezer and let it freeze. And then once it's done, you can cut it up and hand it over to your toddler, and they will really like it. If your child doesn't like holding something cold, you can use a tissue, or another option, which my kids really have loved, is to freeze yogurt tubes as well, and they like that as well. Another snack which has a bit more to it is to make your own trail mix. This is so yummy that I also end up eating it, and it's so easy to make. You just need some dry ingredients like cereals, nuts, maybe some dried fruit as well, and then just mix it all in a bowl and then store it away. So for today's one, I'm adding in some Cheerios, some raisins, also some walnut pieces. These are chopped up. I'm also going to add in a few pumpkin seeds and some popcorn and a little bit of chocolate chips as well. I love the whole like salty sweet thing, so you could also put in pretzels if you want to. Just give it a little mix and then store it away in either Tupperware, or I've got this really cute glass jar which will keep it sealed. And then when your child asks for a snack, you can just pour a bit of this into a bowl, and it's really yummy. This next hack has to be one of my favorites. I think these little butterfly snack bags are adorable. I normally send 2 snacks in for the boys at school, and I just think that this is a great way to separate them. So all you have to do is get yourself some clothes pegs. I picked these ones up at Poundland, but any will do. Even the more traditional looking ones will. And you don't have to add on the eyes and the pipe cleaners if you don't want to. It will still look like a butterfly, but I'm adding on some pipe cleaners for little antennas and just gluing on the eyes. And then you can go ahead with a Ziploc bag and add in 1 snack on half of it, then add the peg, and then put in your other snack on the other half. And it's that simple. It looks really effective. You can also reuse these Ziploc bags again if you encourage the boys to bring it home, or the kids to bring it home. And yeah, you can also do it with fruit. So with this one, I'm putting half chopped up grapes and then half blueberries as well. And again, I just think these are so cute. Obviously, I don't send this in with my older son, but my 5-year-old loves them. As I said earlier, sometimes with snacks, it's all about the presentation, and it doesn't even take very long to dress up a cracker or rice cake and make it a bit more fun for the kids. So I'm going to show you a few ideas. One of these, I was using almond butter and then adding some banana on top. You can also use cream cheese and then put some veggies on top, maybe some cucumber. Maybe you make a little face with cucumber mouth and then tomato eyes. You can really get creative. And same goes for rice cakes as well. I buy the plain rice cakes, add on some cream cheese, add on some almond butter, and then give them little faces or make them little animals. There are so many ideas on Pinterest as well, and I just love looking at those. So I made these with Easter in mind, so just adding on some fruit and some whiskers and little bunny faces, and the kids think these are really cute. I also wanted to show you our favorite protein bowl recipe. It's from Deliciously Ella, and I'll link it down below. This is also a great one to get the kids involved in. Once you've got the ingredients out, it's really easy for them to help you throw it into a bowl, and then you can put it into the food processor. So I'll put the measurements down below, but it's pretty much walnuts, almonds, and I actually buy them in powdered form, some coconut oil, some chia seeds, some cacao powder, and the main ingredient is these delicious medjool dates. I pit them first, put them all in the food processor, and then you can just roll them up into little bowls, which sometimes the kids like to help me with as well. Then you can put them into the fridge, and they'll keep in the fridge for about a week, but I doubt they will even last that long. They're so yummy. Next up, I wanted to show you how to make ninja cheese out of a Baby Bell. All you have to do is take the strip off as if you're opening it, and then add a little bit of black icing for the eyes, and you have yourself some ninja cheese. Smoothies can also be a great snack, and one hack for smoothies is to make smoothie dump bags. This is basically just putting all of the ingredients that you're gonna need for your smoothie into a Ziploc bag and then putting that into the freezer. You can add any veg, any fruit, even chopped up bananas. Stick all of that into the freezer, and then the next time you want a smoothie, you can take it out, put it into your blender, and mix in almond milk or coconut water, whatever you like, and you have yourself a really cold, delicious smoothie. I also have a hack to get your kids to eat more vegetables as a snack, and I actually debated whether to include this or not, but it really does work, so I hope it will for you as well. Basically, my kids come in from school absolutely starving, and they're also really tired, so sometimes they would just chill out in front of the TV. So this is a really good time to give them some veggies. So I will cut up carrots, peppers, cucumbers, serve it with hummus as well, and then they will kind of like sit there in front of the TV and just mindlessly eat the vegetables. It's probably not the best advice, but it really does work. So if you're ever going to give veggies as a snack, after school is a great time to do it. And going back to presentation being important when it comes to snack, I find that using a divider plate or a lunchbox like this can really help and make snack time a bit more exciting if you take everything out of the packaging and you also have some choice. So maybe some crackers, some veggies, some fruit, some cheese, just different like picky bits. It seems to like encourage my kids to eat more at snack time or at lunchtime as well. So yes, if you have a divider plate, definitely give that a try. And the last recipe that I wanted to share with you is more of a sweet treat, but there is some fruit in it, so I just wanted to show you this because it's so easy. All you have to do is put some fruit into a lolly mold, then top them up with lemonade, stick that into the freezer, and then the lollies come out looking really cool. Because they're clear, you can see the fruit through it. They can obviously eat the fruit as they're eating the lollipops, and I just thought these were really cool. I also wanted to show you one more hack, which I have shown before. It is like the oldest one in the book, but basically it's using cupcake cases to catch drippy lollies. So if your child takes a bit longer to eat a lolly, you can stick a little case like this on the bottom of it, just put a hole through the case, and then that will help to catch the drips. Obviously, if they take forever to eat the lolly, then this won't work, but if your child just has a few drippy bits, it works a charm. Bye! Thanks.
Bye!
Bye! Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next one.